All right, all right. Can you introduce yourself to us again, please?
My name is Kevin Walsh. I'm INBA Pro for men's classic physique and also a natural Olympian.
The natural Olympian right here, ladies and gentlemen. So can you tell us what we're looking forward to? Your first bodybuilding competition for the year, for the season 2023.
So for this year, we're starting off strong with the Legends Classic. Philip Ricardo Jr., the legend of natural bodybuilding, also fellow Marine, So honorary member of the Camp Family Bodybuilding team out here, Royal Family already. So we're just coming to show him some love, show him support. We love him with all our heart. So, we got to come put on a good show for him. He's a legend. So we got to have the legendary team come out and support.
Yes. Thank you very much for that. So looking all the way back to after the Olympia to this very moment, what is so significant for you, for your prep as a pro and just again as an Olympian? Looking forward to this show.
So for me, I definitely feel a different kind of pressure now because going in amateur and first show, it's a little different just because, once you go to a show, you kind of see the level of amateur, and then when you see the pros, it's a whole different level. They're like, it's night and day. So competing at that level, I look at myself like I have to go as far as possible. I have to push myself even harder because I can't do what I did to go win amateur. So looking at that, I'm like, I have to do more. I have to go until everything is saying no, until like my body's like, if you do any more, we're shutting down.
Yeah.
My mind, I don't care what my mind says. It's like physically, I will go until the point of death. So, but that's what it takes.
Yes.
It's not being a pro. The other pros, they're going to that level. They're going as far as they can. So if you want any chance of beating them, you have to get that far. So, and especially after the Olympia, seeing the top level athletes in the world, the best natural athletes there are out there, seeing how they work, just kind of puts that in your mind of like, you really got to step it up if you want to even step on stage with them.
All right. Thank you very much for that. So now looking to the second aspect, which is the personal development so far throughout the whole entire journey to this moment. How has that been for you?
So it's definitely a lot different now. I mean, number one, just being in this for so long now, not so long, but it's first starting off to now. I mean, it's a world difference. Like when I first started off, I had no idea what I was doing. This was all brand new. But now at this point, going in as a pro for one, having competed at Olympia, my mindset is completely different. Like I look at it like it's so much easier. Before I was struggling so much and my meal plan would change and this and that. And now have eaten the same food every single day at the same time for 4 months straight now, like just no changes really. And before I would have been like going crazy on that, but just having that mental development, having what we do with our team, like the journal entries and training the mind to be able to handle this and be able to push through anything, no matter what you're throwing at it. It's like, before I would never be able to do that. There's no way. My mind was not strong enough. I was not mentally there where I could be like, oh, eating the exact same thing for 4 months straight? Oh, easy. Now I look at it like, I'm checking in with coach, like, yeah, we need to do this till peak week. I got you. Like, I'm good. And it's just one of those things where it's like, when you first start off, like, yeah, no one starts off like, oh, yeah, I can hardcore diet and this, that, and I'm going to go crazy. It's like, no, like you start off struggling, but then you have to stick to it. You have to trust it. You have to will yourself to develop mentally, like not just be like, oh, I'm going to go through it and figure it out. It's like, no, trust that we have these journal entries. Go read books on people that are successful, that had to train their minds. Like, there's so much you can do to like just continue to build yourself up. And especially in bodybuilding, like the ones who are the champions, it's not because they're physically the strongest, and physically it's because they're mentally the strongest. They're mentally the most trained. So
that's everything, man. Thank you very much for that. Definitely work on that, the mental aspect makes you much more stronger, right, as a bodybuilder. Now, I mean, looking back into everything, right? For the year 2023, for the season 2023, we obviously started with Philip Ricardo Junior competition in April 29.
The legend.
Yes. Where does that road lead to?
So, obviously, you know, we're showing our love to Rico out there. Love him, you know, Marine, the legend of natural bodybuilding. So we're going to start off there, and then later down the year, you know, we'll throw another show in there. You know, you're not going to spoil what we're competing in yet, what we're going for at that show. But, and then of course, you already know the natural Olympia. We're coming back, round 2. You know, we're going to keep coming back every year though. It's the pinnacle. I mean, why strive for some little show when you have the biggest show in natural bodybuilding you can strive for it? Like, go compete with the top athletes in the world. I mean, at least that's how I think. I look at it like, I don't want to just compete in this show that's like only with people that are from the area. Like, I want to go to that place where everyone around the world is at, and it's the best of the best, because that's what I want to test myself against. I want to see where my physique leads against those people. And then go back from there and be like, all right, this is what I brought. All right, let me go back to the workshop. Let me go build up on that, and I'm coming back again next year. And I want to go against those people again next year to see where they stand with them. So, definitely ready for the Olympia.
Thank you very much. No, that is good. That is good. You know, again, attacking all this plan with a purpose and with a goal all the way to the Olympia, the biggest stage in the world. And now the very last part is, what is an advice you have for anyone watching this or listening to this right now?
So I would say, because I've been working with a lot of people that are still new and like they're still working up to even get on our main team and look to compete. It is tough. It is a lot of work. It's draining. You're not always gonna love what you do. You're not always gonna want to go to the gym and do your cardio and pose and eat your meals. But the thing is that when you don't want to do that, when you don't want to go do these, and when you don't feel like you know any motivation, that's when you become the strongest. That's when you're really gonna grow. It's not, you don't grow when, oh yeah, I'm ready to go to the gym, I want to go, no, you don't grow then. It's, I don't want to go, I'm so tired, I want to take a nap, all this stuff, blah, 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 and all these things are piling on, and you break through, and then you go do what you gotta do, you're growing then. So when the weight of the world is coming down on you and you feel like you can't do it, just go do it. Because that's the moment where you are going to just explode in growth. You are going to be amazed with yourself at how much you can accomplish when you look back. Because then the next time something happens and you're like, oh, all this stuff's happening. Oh wait, I just did it back there. I got it. This is too easy now. So just push through it, man. You're capable of it. If you ever doubt yourself, that's the first mistake. You can never tell yourself no, that I can't do it. I don't care how many people tell you you can't do it. Everyone told me I can't do it. I see them tell other people they can't do it. But the difference between us and them is that they're telling themselves they can't do things. And then project it on us. But they can't stop us, because we'll never tell ourselves that I can't do it. It's not even in my vocabulary. That sentence is not my vocabulary, because there's nothing I can't do.
Yes. No, that is beautiful, man. Yes, you can do it. You are capable of, doing everything you put your mind to, man. Thank you very much for that. I will look forward to April 29. Oh, King Kevin is bringing the Kevin Classic. Thank you very much for your time. Really do appreciate it, and we'll see you after April 29.
See you with that sword, Rico.